I'm Josh.
I'm Lisa.
And I'm Nemo. And we just nerd here.
Hey everyone, and welcome to We Just Nerd Here. I'm Josh, and today I'm going to go ahead and bring you part 2 of our summer movies series. Part 1 came way back at the beginning of April. In fact, it was our second episode overall. Most of this was recorded initially as Patreon exclusive content, but because we've been so bad about getting an episode out this time, I'm going to go ahead and use that today and treat everyone to it. I apologize for not getting an episode out last Tuesday. Between work and family things, the three of us haven't been able to get together to record a show. Plus, we've all been hard at work getting things ready for We Just Ghoul Here, our first annual Halloween event, which kicks off on September 18th. I'm really excited for this, everyone. It's going to be 6 weeks of some fun, spooky, nerdy stuff, seasonal things. I can't tell you how excited I am. Every week on Tuesday for 6 weeks, there'll be a brand new episode, so twice the nerd you're used to. And then every Friday, I've already got a lot of these written. There will be blog posts every Friday. I guarantee it. You can read those on wejustnerdhere.wordpress.com. And what else are we going to do? We've got some really fun YouTube content planned. So rather than just the normal post the episode to YouTube, which, if you look at our YouTube channel, I am horrible at. I apologize. I promised everyone that I'd have new remastered YouTube content up by August 1st, and it's now September 6th, and I still don't have that done, so I apologize. It's finished. I just need to upload it to YouTube, so hold tight. Hopefully this weekend I've got some free time set aside. I'll be able to get those done and put the finishing touches on the first episode of We Just Ghoul Here. Tomorrow, Nemo and I are going to be heading out into the field and looking for some fun things for We Just Ghoul Here. I keep saying fun things, I don't know why. Probably because I've been up for 30 hours. Anyway, we've also had some equipment problems, so I'm recording this on a new mic. It's a portable mic. Nemo and I are going to take it out tomorrow and see how it works in real-world conditions. And if it sounds good, we may be able to do more on-location recordings, so that'll be fun. Today's episode, like I said, is going to be different because Nemo and Lisa aren't here. I've got some pre-recorded stuff from way back when we went and saw Solo in May, and when we saw Jurassic World in July. So right after the movie, 30-hour days, 25-hour days, we saw these movies, and then immediately Lisa pulled out her phone and started recording us after Solo to get our initial reactions to the movie, and it was really, really fun. Bear in mind, it is, recorded on a cell phone in a moving vehicle by sleep-deprived people, so hopefully it sounds good. I think it sounds good. If I didn't, I wouldn't be releasing it to you. The second movie that we're going to talk about is Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Such a good movie. We went and saw it at the drive-in theater, and it was just so pitch black with the mountains behind the screen that when the screen went black and a dinosaur jumped out, you thought it was going to eat you. It was fantastic. But that features special guest Heather, and that's actually recorded in the drive-in theater parking lot. So for a little bit, there's some background noise, but we turn down the stereo in the car and things get a little quieter after that. And since there's no Nemo and Lisa today, I've got a special treat. We were going to release this last piece specifically for Patreon. In fact, I think in there I mentioned somewhere that it was for Patreon. But Nemo, before we recorded a few weeks ago, he actually wasn't even drinking, had a good night's sleep, and started talking about an alternate Jurassic Park history using my daughter's Jurassic Park toys, and he had her riveted so much that Lisa, again, pulled out her phone and recorded the whole thing. So after the credits, rather than our usual fun banter, you'll hear that today. And so that's going to be a little longer, probably 10, 15 minutes, I think. Maybe a little longer. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. Again, I'm very sorry for not having an episode out last Tuesday, but life got in the way, and life is finding a way to bring you this episode today. So I hope you enjoy Summer Movies Part 2. If you're not already, you're going to want to follow us on, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at We Just Nerd Here on all three. I'm at Joshua Tracy 85, and we also have a Patreon account, so you can look us up on Patreon, We Just Nerd Here. If you want to give a little, that would be fantastic. If not, hey, no big deal. I know Patreon's not for everyone. We are trying to get some new equipment so we don't have so many audio failures and lose episodes that we've recorded. So occasionally I throw up something on our We Just Nerd Here Twitter and Instagram pages for the Acorns app. Acorns is not a sponsor of We Just Nerd Here, but I do have the app, and occasionally they offer referral bonuses for people downloading the app. Basically, it's like a digital piggy bank. Every time you use your debit card or your PayPal, it rounds up the change to the nearest dollar and deposits that in an account for you. I've been using it for over a year now. Well, no, just under a year. And I've saved about $1,000 that way that I've used for birthdays and Christmas and stuff like that when I needed money for something. So, yeah, I'll post those there if you feel like giving yourself a little boost in your savings. It's actually really nice. You can withdraw the money whenever you want, and if you don't think about it, it really builds up fast. First time I withdrew, I didn't realize I'd saved like $400, so there you go. That was just after like 3 months of using it. I use my debit card way too much. Anyway, We Just Ghoul Here starts September 18th. Follow us on our social media accounts. YouTube content is coming very soon, and I promise that the rest of those episodes will be uploaded to YouTube, so those of you who are hearing impaired will be able to enjoy all of our nerdy goodness. We're not your typical kind of nerd, so we've got something for everyone. I'm going to leave you guys now with our thoughts on Solo, A Star Wars Story, and hope that you have a fantastic week. I'll talk to you again on September 18th for the launch of We Just Ghoul Here. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Trying to steal something useful.
Yeah, probably. Some black sealed, whatever they use. We'll get some.
I probably have enough coaxial cables in a bin in the garage.
Somewhere, we'll find it one day.
And I could just give them to the Empire, in exchange for Kashyyyk.
Dude, you're gonna free the Wookiees?
Yeah, I'm gonna free the Wookiees.
Why did none of the rest of the Wookiees have furry faces?
Some of them did. It was just the one that had the weird Planet of the Apes face.
Yeah, I thought that might have
No,
been like
there were
his
at least
mom
two.
or his wife. Or
Well, on the trailer, yeah. Like, they were hinting at it.
no, but didn't he have a kid?
That's in the Star Wars Christmas special. He's got a wife and a kid, and his father-in-law or father.
No, it's weird.
Well, in the
because I
now
remember-
non-canon books, he had a whole family.
Yeah.
No, but because I remember in Rebels, Ezra ends up freeing Wookiees from a mining place, and one of them is named Chewie. They call him Chewie for short. And I assume that that's where it started, but if this happened all before Darth Maul and everything, then I don't know where the story is.
Yep, Darth Maul doesn't go looking for the holocrons or anything until after he's ousted from the crime syndicate.
Who ousts him?
Lady something.
Lady something.
Lady something.
I gotta know, because I know that the witches or whatever, I thought that was his family, and he was trained by them. Or there was some type of curse, hence the reason why he couldn't get the saber blade, or the black saber, and he had to send Ezra to get it.
I agree with you guys that I don't think that they did the whole, like, this is why Han is jaded thing right. I mean, I don't think they should have done it about a girl, firstly. They couldn't make it as strong a love as the Princess Leia love, so they had to walk this line of, like, make it really mean something, but make it not. And I don't know. I think that's why the whole show,
it just didn't.
the whole movie just didn't quite work.
Yeah.
Because they had so many of those lines that they had to walk. And I think that was partially, like, this was where we see the compromising of it being Disney. Because they had to make it family friendly. They had to make you really, want to root for Han as the young go-getter guy, but also, he's trying to say the whole time, like, oh, I'm not that good of a guy, but he was, he was a really good guy for the entire movie, basically, except that he shot the guy at the end.
Yeah.
He cried. That counts.
He cried.
No, I thought that, like, I was telling Josh, like, when he was in the war for 3 years, that would have done something to you. Or like how Josh was saying, being able to get kicked out of the academy, that would have been a good
Exactly.
scene.
I don't think they should have gone with, like, the girl betraying him as this is what jaded Han Solo. Because
I don't feel like that's what jaded him, though. Did it?
I feel like that's what they were trying to kind of show. I don't know. But she also didn't, they made a point of, like, this was never about you. She's not doing this to hurt you.
Because if they were going to make it jaded, she would have betrayed him at the very end.
Yeah,
and then that would have pissed him off.
Exactly.
I think that would have been a much better scene where she actually tried to kill him. Kill the other dude and try to kill him.
Yeah.
That would have been cool, and that would have pissed me off too if I was him and that was the love of my life or whatever. But no, she let him go. You're right.
It was just like, lucky Han Solo, here he goes,
He had his dice. There was little leprechauns in
and when they showed at the beginning, I was like, oh, so that's why they made such a big deal about giving them to Leia at the end of The Last Jedi.
But she died too.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Captain or General Organa didn't die.
Maybe they aren't really lucky dice. He knows that. I want to know where he got the dice in the first place too. I thought they were actually going to go into that. Like, it's from his family, right? I don't know his whole backstory.
That's the thing. It's like, this was promising a backstory, but it didn't really give one.
I'm a little disappointed. You're right. Jesus, I hate how they put this barrier this close. It used to be where those trucks are. Now it's this close.
I don't know. I thought a lot of the jokes were funny.
I only thought the robot chick was funny.
She was so funny. Well, and I did really like that she was uploaded into the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
I thought that was awesome.
That was cool. Yeah, she's always a part of the shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would be a good reason for not Han, what's his name? Lando to get pissed off that he lost his ship.
Right.
Because that was apparently his favorite droid.
But, Lando screwed Han in the first place.
I hate how they had to do a second one. A second gamble, whatever. I feel like it should have just been in the first one. Does that make sense? I feel like it has more of an impact. I don't know.
It also speaks to Lando's character.
Yeah, it just shows that Lando is a cheater. And he's always kind of going to be a cheater.
No, because like when I saw it, like when you see them go, I was like, oh my god, this is where he's gonna win his shit, blah blah blah, and he didn't, and then it really pissed me off. And they did it at the very end, and there were no credits. Maybe they'll do better. I can now understand. Yeah. Maybe they'll do better on the next one.
I did think that it was awesome that at the end of the movie they made a point that the rebel chick wasn't just a warrior, she was also a mom. Like,
Oh, that was...
No,
I
she
assumed that was
talking
her
about-
kid
Oh.
that
yeah.
came up and grabbed her hand.
That was her kid?
I was assuming that.
I did not. I thought she was just one of the other tribesmen and like another person part of the tribe. I didn't know that it was symbolizing that it was because she was a mom. I would thought that...
That's what I'm taking away from it, because I think that would be really cool to say. Like, she's not just protecting her people, like she's also a mom. Like, women can do both things, you know, which is a concept that some parts of media have problems figuring out.
Okay, I can see that. I thought that they were saying that Woody Harrelson's character and the other black chick that was at the beginning that got blown up with the train were her parents in a sense. That's what I was thinking when she took off her mask, and it like, when you look at Woody Harrelson's face, and it just looked like it threw him off a bit.
Because it's a kid.
She wasn't half white though. She was a light-skinned African.
I just assumed that it could have been their kid, and then that's what like she was referring to her mom, told her this and this and this, and I was like, okay, I can see this a little bit.
Because that's like that's what African people look like when they're with albinism. I mean, some, like, there can be more extreme cases.
I didn't get the connection with that she was the mom at the end. I thought it was just another kid.
That was the assumption I was making, and that was a
It's
leap.
possible.
But
she seemed too young. Like, I thought she was 15.
you thought she was
I
15?
think she was 15.
No,
I
I
got
thought she was
at-
like in her 20s.
I was going for like 18, 19. Easy. I was like, maybe she's the abandoned child. She decided to be a good kid. I don't know why I think that.
She's Mowgli.
She's Mowgli. She's Star Wars Mowgli.
Okay, Mowgli was raised by wolves.
And she was raised by pirates.
Same thing. I don't know what's different.
But they
than what
were
you're saying.
her tribe. That was her people.
Yeah, and the wolves were his people.
Wolves play a very important role in Star Wars canon. The Wolves of Lothal.
Okay. I know the movies and 4 books that are no longer canon, so...
So I got the timeline. I couldn't figure out who ousted Small as head of Red Dawn, but it's 5 years before Rebels, which is 5 years before A New Hope. So this is 10 years before A New Hope.
So
Oh,
Luke's
damn.
just a little guy.
Yeah, Luke's like 8 years old.
Okay. For a second there, when I saw the
Oh gosh, that
Quad-
means Leia's
whatever the hell
also
they
like
do.
8 years old.
those little cute thingies, I thought those were going to be kyber crystals. That's what I assumed that they were.
That would have been...
That's what, because they
Pretty
look
cool.
like, yeah.
Well, I mean, they glow like kyber crystals.
Yeah, but they, you know, like how they used it to power the Death Star?
Right.
I assumed that that's what they were getting ready to do in plans. They were getting...
Han doesn't seem that much older than them in
Yeah.
A New Hope.
And what do you mean?
He doesn't seem that much older to where, like, it would be gross for him to be with Leia.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright.
So, yeah. Making me feel weird. Just because, you know, my wife is 7 years older than me.
And
That's not weird. Oh, I don't think it is.
but I mean, how
think you're that
old
old.
how old is Han in this movie? Like 20-ish.
Then does that make him...
Like 12, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, she's right. That would make him like 50.
Well, yeah.
So, that whole damn film was fucking badass.
I predicted it. I predicted it all.
You did. During the Jurassic episode, you predicted everything that happens at the end.
My gosh. Oh.
More blood is what you wanted.
Yeah. Based on how many people were getting killed and picked off one by one, there should have been a little bit.
Keep your hands down.
Well, okay. Based on the amount of people that were getting picked off one by one by all these dinosaurs, there should have been more blood. Definitely the arm scene.
Yeah, there were
That was-
definitely
Scene
more.
was so unrealistic.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody's gonna have their arm bit off and then sit there and go, "Huh? Well, I'll be a son of a bitch."
Please
I
don't
mean-
hurt me.
He was in shock.
No, there should have been
And there was
blood.
he didn't even go, "Ow," or like it was
There wasn't-
just, "Huh."
Yeah,
Look
like
at
even in it, the little boy screamed pretty loud.
And there was some really good blood in that.
There should have been something.
Everything was great. Like, seeing it at the drive-in was definitely the way to go.
I got a little spooked out when they were doing the outdoor scenes because
There were leaves
it was
blowing.
like, yeah, it was like
There were leaves blowing.
the
I kept,
dinosaurs
giving
were
myself
here.
could come
whiplash.
down off of the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, like the wind is blowing a little bit. And, like,
I kept giving myself whiplash because I could hear leaves like scattering across the ground. It was like, oh jeez.
The only thing that really like gave me like a scare was when they were climbing up to escape. Is it's getting closer and closer? Like there's his leg. There's his leg.
This kid's not getting out of this.
that whole scene on the rooftop, like when they're coming out of her bedroom, all I could think of is, holy shit, the Indoraptor is Gaston. Like, it just reminded me of Beauty and the Beast so much, climbing around the castle in the rain.
I can
guess.
kind of see that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay, but did you guys see what Spielberg did with Maisie?
What did he do with Maisie?
Did you see? Any of you?
I might be missing what you're trying to.
She's in Elliot's outfit.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She
She's got a
is.
striped shirt.
Oh my
She's
god.
got
pink-
jeans.
the
She's
pink
got
top
the
and
red
the
hoodie.
shorts.
Elliot from E.T.
Oh, I didn't.
She's just like Elliot from E.T.
it's so
Oh,
iconic.
E.T. Never mind. I noticed that she had the pink shirt from the original, from the very first movie.
Oh, that Lex is wearing?
Yeah,
Oh,
she looked like her.
that's the other.
That's what I thought.
But no, the whole when they're running away scene in E.T.
Uh-huh.
He's got on a striped shirt and jeans
Yeah.
and a red hoodie.
Haven't seen E.T., so
You haven't seen E.T.?
I haven't seen E.T.
When I was growing up, everybody kept telling me that I looked like Drew Barrymore from E.T. And so I
can see
I
that.
have
You
a
kind of-
grudge
I
against
can
the
see that
movie.
too.
I have a grudge against the movie because everywhere I went, everyone's like, "Oh, you look like that girl from E.T."
Honey, I can see it a little bit. Like,
Shut
no,
your
not
face.
not now. Not now. You don't look like you're on drugs and that you're always crying. But like in some of your pictures when you're a kid, no, she looks like she's always crying and she's on drugs. We've been over this in one of our other episodes.
But
I do like the references.
there's tons of throwbacks to Spielberg's
There
movies.
are a ton of
That
Spielberg
bit-
throwbacks.
With the doors opening. Look.
I just like the throwbacks that he did with the first Jurassic Park with the doors. You see the paintings of the
Oh, yeah,
raptors in
yeah.
the back,
Definitely.
and how the shadows keep going through.
My favorite callback to the first Jurassic Park is when they're on the boat leaving the island. What the apatosaur does, it makes the exact same movements as the apatosaur in the
Yeah.
very first scene
Yeah.
when Grant and Sattler
Yeah.
see it for the first time.
Yeah.
That was the idea. It's like this is the beginning, and then this is the end.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Aw.
And all you can see is the silhouette of the apatosaur as they go away. And
Now I like the whole where she's like closing the little door, and you know the raptor's gonna hit the front of it.
just
you know,
like in the kitchen scene.
yeah, and you know the door scene when
Yeah,
he opens
yeah.
it.
Where he
You're like-
fumbles with it the first time.
He's like, how does
but
this
then
work?
he gets
And then-
it.
Yep. Like,
I wish they would have he would have been able to pull like the whole sheet off, you know, with his claw because he knows that
because
she's
I'm already
there.
going to be having nightmares about
Yeah,
that
it's
scene.
like
I'm just saying that would have been
Okay,
Big
look,
go.
between you, me, and the kids, the Indoraptor's gonna eat me first. I taste like every animal ever.
No, I can't
Except
believe
for
it. Like,
platypus,
why
'cause
would
you
they?
haven't had
Okay,
Except for a platypus and a polar bear.
no, I just wish if you knew you were gonna kill that thing, you're not gonna free it into the open, shut everything down. Like, you had to play it smart. You know, you wait till they put it back in the enclosure, then kill it off. You know, I feel like that's the way I would have gone about it.
Right, but
He
Owen...
wasn't trying to. Oh wait.
Oh, end credits scene. That's Vegas. Oh, for the love of God, that the next one has to be in Las Vegas.
No, I feel like it's gonna be like how I was saying, it's gonna be all dystopia. Everybody's gonna be in chaos. And
No, for the number of species that got out.
I was going to say, the number of animals is pretty minute.
but they can produce asexually. They
Well,
can.
no, you don't know whether Wu fixed that.
I'm almost positive he did. I'm feeling like he did.
If you to the left, close. It's just down the street. I mean, it's a
But yeah,
mile
when
from
you,
the
earlier
store,
today,
and I
when you
thought,
were talking
why not
about
go back?
your
My degree's in
nightmares
business
of
administration. It's gonna
people
help me
running
learn
away
more
from
about
dinosaurs.
learning,
This
I was
it
like,
happened.
Hey, buddy.
Right?
Get ready.
It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what you
I just feel like
And you'd seen. This is the second time you've seen it.
Yeah.
They need to go back and do what they need to do.
No, I just-
My name is
I felt
Tyson
like
Hamilton, and I'm an
when
actor.
the Indoraptor died was a little anticlimactic.
it felt the same way with.
They did the slowed down whole dramatic thing, and then
I thought Blue was gonna die with the Indoraptor.
Yeah, because I thought it was the only species left that just kill them both at the same time.
Yeah.
but I also know that they couldn't really do that.
Yeah,
I feel like
they
Blue's
couldn't
gonna be
do
a
that.
huge part on the next one. Then I think he's gonna help Owen.
Nemo, can you go in the front seat and turn down the radio, please? Yeah.
Thank you.
So, if you can't tell, we are currently at the Tooele Motor View, and we just finished watching Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom with Nemo and Lisa, my wife Heather, and our two little angels, Kristen and John Allen. And I don't know, I thought it was a great film.
I think it's super. I thought it was so fun.
No, it was a good film. There are other things I would have done. Just saying.
There were some things that were a little dissatisfactory, but
I feel like they killed the Indoraptor the same way they did with the Indominus Rex. Just it needed more to it. I feel like Owen should have been there to kill it.
I would like to see the next one end with whichever dinosaur they choose to be the antagonist. I want to see it killed by man.
Yeah, I think they
Instead
should
of
have done that to
by
make.
And yeah, instead of by a dinosaur or by an environmental hazard.
I honestly thought the T-Rex was gonna come out and kill it. I honestly thought
I'm
that's how it
so
was gonna
glad
happen.
that the T-Rex didn't kill it.
That
And
would have made me mad.
in the episode that we did on Jurassic Park, I really I talked about the 10-inch pop and how I want to get a second one and have Gennaro's legs sticking out of the bloody mouth. I kind of want to get it with the douche that murdered Lockwood and set this whole thing up. I kind of want him sticking out of the T-Rex's mouth.
Yeah.
Because after reading the book, I like Gennaro now, the lawyer. I don't know. I need to go to Universal Studios apparently again because that raptor looked badass. Sorry, distractions on the big screen. I don't know. I feel like if I had to rank the movies, this would be my number 2.
No.
I kind of think it's my favorite of them. So
Yeah?
far. Yeah.
Number 1 will still be my favorite.
Yeah, I've got to put Jurassic Park first.
I do like the second one more than I like this one. I don't like the third one at all.
You like Lost World more than you like Fallen Kingdom?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know why. I just feel like it was played out better.
You just like Jeff Goldblum.
I do like him.
He was in this one.
Yeah, but
More
see,
Jeff Goldblum. into-
Welcome to Jurassic World.
I feel like the final addition to this movie will probably be my favorite one once
So rumor has it that Grant and Sattler will both be back for the last one.
I really hope that
Yeah.
happens. They're gonna need their help.
Crazy. Yeah. Like, I feel like somebody needs to take out Dr. Wu, though. Like,
He's
They tried.
Homeboy
Yeah.
needs to.
They tried so hard to take out Dr. Wu.
I feel like he's been warning them consistently.
That
hey,
he's a
this,
douchebag.
I get that, but he kept saying, this is a bad idea. Don't do this. Okay, we'll do it, but let's do it this way, and no one listens to him.
Okay, but
But then
He
also
does it
turned
anyway.
into an
He gets
enterprising-
paid.
still
He
does
has to do it,
He's
'cause
been turning into an
he has-
enterprising asshole.
But if you're a doctor, or if you're a researchist, or if you're going into this field, you want to know what
He's
you can
playing
create.
a researchist,
Person who does research.
a researcher.
A researcher, yeah, that's the word. But if I was him, I'd want to know if I could create it or not, constantly.
Okay, Dr. Wu has turned into a skinny Asian Dennis Nedry.
And it's Nedry.
Not as skinny as he used to be.
I don't know.
No offense to Beatty Wong.
But yeah, I kind of wish that he had been killed like he was in the book. Like the raptors come off the roof of the hotel and pick him up and just gut him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Needs to go. But I feel like they've been saving that.
Yeah,
It's
he-
gonna
I
be
mean,
the
he's
final
gonna
one. He's
die
gonna
in the
die.
next one.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be Blue that kills him.
They've already, like, tranked him.
Yeah, like he got closer this time.
Did they put
Yeah.
him on the plane at the end?
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
All
Or
we
is,
saw
or
was
is
him
that
being
all
dragged
that
away.
scene, them shipping out the dinosaurs to the people who already paid for them? Because you see the truck leaving.
Yeah,
every
that's
time
the
transaction-
dinosaurs. Yeah,
Yeah.
They ship them out right away.
Because he had the DNA on the plane, so I'm assuming Wu was on that one, and then the other
Probably.
dinosaur that was in the
Probably.
container was being shipped out to the owner who bought it.
I don't know why he let his hands off of the Indominus Rex.
Right? Why would you let your hand off that bone?
But
He literally said that this is it's extremely expensive. Take care of this.
I feel like the guy's name was Billy, Lockwood's partner that turned on him. Mills?
Mills.
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 Yeah, Mills.
Eli.
Yeah.
Or Eli.
Yeah, Mills got what he deserved.
Yeah.
Like, that was the point where I was really happy to see the T-Rex again.
I like that he wasn't even just eaten by the T-Rex. He was torn in half and eaten
Yeah.
by two different.
Yeah, the T-Rex and the Carnotaurus.
I think he should have been killed by the Indoraptor, though. It was his.
I just saw a
original-
shooting star.
Yeah, there's been a couple.
Yeah, there's been a few, but like I saw a really good one out to the north.
I think he should have been killed by the very creation that he wanted to profit from.
So, yeah, those are our initial thoughts on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This is a Patreon exclusive, so right now, Raleigh, I hope you enjoy this. As more people come along and find us, I hope that you enjoy it too. We'll be back in a couple weeks with our next episode, so until then, bye-bye.
Hi.
Toodles. Oh my gosh, why do you always... I'm okay. Nemo doesn't want to play. I have no voice.
Kristen, he doesn't have to play with you.
I have rights. Lisa said I have rights. This isn't how it works, okay? They're all in college. These ones aren't even born yet. Not in this universe. Where's Dr. Alan Grant?
Where's Dr. Grant, honey?
Where's Dr. Grant?
I'm gonna go find
He's a failure.
I'm gonna find him.
That's why she had to go out on her own. Oh my gosh. She's the reason why Owen became a Navy SEAL and decided to join Engine and founded and help Jurassic Park, but they're researching velociraptors. She's the real reason why Jurassic Park became what it is, and that little scene with a little blue and
Wait, why?
her dissertations and her ingenuity and her belief in the research that old man had. I can't remember his name either.
Dr. Hammond?
Yeah, that dude led Owen to quit the Navy SEALs and fund research to help velociraptors and train them into becoming pets for humans.
So in your universe, Dr. Grant becomes an alcoholic after the events of the first movie.
Exactly, because he's like, oh, this old man destroyed my fucking dreams. And she's like, nah, he's actually a genius. You didn't see the beauty in the life. And then that other Ian dude, he's like, ugh, I'm bored. I'm gonna start talking about myself. And that's what happened. She wrote so many dissertations, she made it so that all those sponsors, like Verizon, whatever, decided, you know what?
Verizon.
I believe in her. We're gonna bring that park back. And they did.
So we're gonna find out that Dr. Wu is working for Dr. Sattler?
Yes. She knew his
No,
work.
she can't be evil.
She's not evil. She trusts the work. She wants to cure cancer.
With dinosaurs?
I don't know how it all works. She's a genius.
She's gonna cure cancer with dinosaurs.
Yeah, because she lost out on track and field and then became a world champion boxer.
What does
That
track and field have to do with it?
she was in college. She was gonna get a scholarship to
Arking a baby bottle.
No, dinosaurs don't exist. Not right now, Crystalline. I'm on a roll. With this universe. I can't do this. There's too many things on my face.
Kristen.
Okay, Kristen, keep the Dilophosaurus out of Nemo's face.
Gosh, I'm literally sweating too much.
Explain the track and field to Josh.
Yeah.
Okay, look. So she's in high school, right? And she's like, okay, I'm from a poor family, you know? She needs to find a way to get to school. And
I'm just a
poor boy from a poor family. See, I was trying to think of the lyrics, but I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, that's her life. And she's like, I love dinosaurs. I want to make it. So she joins the track and field team, becomes an expert, but then look-alike Owen, whatever dude, beats her and breaks something like her leg or something because he wants to win. And this is a co-ed track field, so there's no separate women's and males teams. It's all one thing, right? So he breaks.
In this universe, the steroids are just that good.
Yeah, there's that good. Let's go with that. Stop it.
Just to keep the toys out of Nemo's face.
Yeah, so but he knew that she was gonna win that scholarship. So he's like, I'm gonna break her leg, and he does. So then she's like, what am I gonna do? I'll never be able to know what dinosaurs are now. So she's like, I'm gonna learn how to box. So she learns how to box and becomes a world champion, and then wins millions and millions of dollars, funds her own research, writes her own dissertations, opens up her own university.
Ronda Rousey is Dr. Sattler.
No, Ronda Rousey is Ronda Rousey. Don't even bring her into this. No, she beats Ronda Rousey. Feed the baby.
Feed the baby.
But yeah, so she ends up winning. She got tons of belts. She gets all the millions, opens up her own college, opens up her own studies, writes so many dissertations. And that's how Verizon learned about her and is like, we're going to reopen Jurassic Park because we believe in you.
So where does the original film fit in all of this?
I don't know. From her track and field days, she got that old...
Scholarship?
No, not a scholarship. That old man, whatever, that made the dinosaurs. Hammond read and learned about her, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna invite her. I'm gonna invite her over here. I'm gonna show her what real dinosaurs are. And she's like, yeah, I'll just make a dinosaur.
We're gonna make a dinosaur.
Make a dinosaur.
It has giant poops and leaves and shit. And then that other dude, Dr. Alan Grant, like his dreams came true, but he went the wrong route, right?
So
he became
takes the events from the movie. And
seriously, and then he learned that these are horrible events, and becomes an alcoholic, and he's a failure.
Okay. Is he dead?
No, he's alive.
So he can show up in Jurassic World 3?
Yeah, so like he's reading her books, obviously.
Obviously.
And her papers.
Because he's like heartbroken still.
Yeah, like he's devastated about these events. And he's like, I almost died. Like a velociraptor outsmarted me. Which is
how many of us can't say that?
It's true.
She can't. Can't she? Yeah, she can. She's smarter than them.
Like, the track and field definitely explains her running ability.
Yeah.
Remember that scene where she's like, oh my god, there's a flashlight on my leg. Oh no, they're coming. Run.
That's exactly
Remember that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verbatim.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's because that was her broken leg.
Where are you trying to go, buddy?
That was her broken leg that flashlight was attached to.
Oh,
If it
okay.
wasn't, she would have been sprinting.
Oh.
That Velociraptor, that clever girl, she ain't got shit on Dr. Sattler when she was in her
I
prime.
love how you didn't even know her name 5 minutes ago.
This is everything now.
This is everything.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so-
that's how.
That way
So
it's
now
easy
in the
to
new
find.
universe, she's
She's the
the
reason.
mind, she's the mind behind Jurassic World.
Yeah, that Asian dude listens to her now, and Injun is actually her too.
She is Injun.
She is
What?
Injun. Yes.
But
She
those
understands the
things are evil.
No,
So
no,
she
no, no,
made-
no, no. You guys are taking
Wait,
the wrong approach to Injun.
She made Maisie,
Maisie.
the little clone girl from
Yes,
Animal Kingdom.
it was her the whole time.
Oh, she
She
made
wanted to make
Maisie.
another clone of herself because if she ever died, that little girl would take over her research.
But
But Maisie's
Maisie's
not a clone of her.
I know, but in my universe she is.
Because she's
So-
amazing.
But yeah, see, that's how it all plays out. Because she's amazing. What? Oh, amazing. Oh, I got you. Pons, get out of my face, Josh.
so what you're saying is she's a bottle blonde.
A bottle blonde? What the hell's that?
That she bleaches her hair.
Dr. Sattler?
Yeah.
Because she's actually
If she's
smart.
Maisie.
Oh,
Oh,
she's not a dumb blonde. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Okay,
I didn't say a thing about the intelligence of blondes.
we all heard it.
yeah, Lisa, it was in your voice.
Yeah.
Gosh.
But I was not judging her based
I
on
wanna
her
be a
blonde.
blonde. I
To
used
me,
to be a blonde.
She was born a genius,
Oh, hi.
but it took years for people to realize her actual potential. And yeah, she's the reason why Verizon was like, you know what?
Now get
We want to open up the park again.
Oh my gosh.
That's
That's
pretty
not-
good.
Yeah, she's the reason, like, she loves the dinosaurs, hence the reason why she gets Injun to go save them. She never wanted to sell them, but that other skeevy lawyer wanted to. He betrayed her.
What, Gennaro?
Yeah, whatever the hell that guy's name
The
is.
lawyer that gets eaten on the toilet?
No, the lawyer that gets eaten in the New World when he runs
new
away.
one.
The same
Oh, okay.
T-Rex that eats him.
Yeah.
That's
He
just
gets
so
torn
stupid.
apart
Yeah,
and gets
I love
eaten by
that
both the
scene.
I hated that
dinosaurs.
scene.
What, when the
Did they-
Carnotaurus
did they share
and the
them?
T-Rex?
Yeah, when the T-Rex comes out of nowhere, steps on the little thing and eats him, like the first movie. No.
I like that.
The
In first
T-Rex is a
movie,
champion of man, okay?
No.
She is a goddess.
There was some throwbacks that I liked, like with the dolly and the freight thing,
Dumbwaiter.
dumbwaiter, that thing. That scene was pretty cool. I like that throwback. But other than
Oh
that,
my gosh.
and I hated the movie because there's no blood.
Chrislyn.
Chrislyn, you
a
need
little
to get
difficult.
down. You can't do that with Lisa.
That all came from just playing with this little doll.
Ooh, can I have my glasses
Dr.
back?
Sattler thing.
Give me Dr.
I want
Sattler.
my glasses back.
Alright, she's dead. Tell me Owen's story.
You can't see
Owen,
me very well.
Where to begin with this
Pretty
man?
well. I can't see
Poor boy, man.
Papa or Nemo.
He grew up probably in a trailer park.
These figures are way more articulate.
Yeah, I know,
than
they
I had
are.
for.
Like, where's you don't have Dr. Alan Grant, but you have Dr. Sattler?
No, we have Grant. He's in the bucket.
Oh. What about the other old man or Ian?
I'm
You have those
gonna
two?
put them
I don't
back
think there was
on.
an Ian this round.
No, it's okay.
They
Thank you,
did
though.
Sattler, Grant, and Muldoon.
Hmm.
Clever girl.
Clever girl.
The Muldoon that I have though, the packaging is wrong, and it says Dr. Alan Grant.
I will keep
Huh.
it. Keep it back.
Why do you think Kristen doesn't have it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now she's the Karate Kid.
Did you get enough?
That was an illegal move. Johnny should have lost.
You know what? We're not going to get into that right now, or else I'm going to feed Sattler to your T-Rex.
Huh. T-Rex would never eat her. They share the same genetic code.
Eh.
Boom! That's how dinosaurs were made. Dr. Sattler was a dinosaur.
So wait, now it's the plot of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes.
Oh
Sure.
my
I
God,
don't.
yes. John Leguizamo in the sequel to Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Yep.
Nemo, can you pass the
Did you get enough? You gotta eat some more.
rubber T-Rex to me?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're just playing with it now.
Like,
Some of them are. I don't like these ones, but the other ones are actually pretty
well, so these are for like
kids.
little kids, so they don't have moving parts.
I got sass. I got class. I'm doctor.
I mean,
Whatever her name is.
She's not a doctor.
I wanna be.
I'm Claire.
I'm Claire, and I drove a park into the ground.
And
I
now
fell
she
in love with a
raises
man
money.
who fell in love with another woman who fell in love with dinosaurs.
And then he left me.
But I tell people that I'm the one who dumped him.
I need that one too.
No.
No, Nemo's playing with that one. Nice.
Wait, fall in love with what other woman?
Yeah.
Dr. Sattler.
Owen fell in love with Dr. Sattler.
Yeah.
So now Dr. Sattler is... who's old enough to be Owen's grandmother?
Yeah, but you know,
In
like
your
I said,
universe.
you didn't let me finish his universe. Like you
I was
didn't let me
gonna say,
finish
Well,
his
I'm
story.
waiting for your...
Right?
Are
So
you
like
gonna eat
this
this, or are
dude,
you just playing with it?
Owen, he was in a trailer park home, right? He never had any money.
just keeps
He
taking
had no
it out to
riches.
him.
He didn't even know what dinosaurs were.
John Allen, be nice to the nipple.
Because that's necessary. But yeah, going back to what I was saying. Trailer park home, no family. He was raised by the neighbors. Didn't know what a book was like me. Learned everything off the streets in the trailer park home. Learned that the military needed men, and he was like, I get paid for this? Yeah, and you get to see the world. But he was so strong and believed in himself that he trained and qualified for the Navy SEALs. As he was learning more and more about the world, he once came upon an ad in the Philippines about the doctor, Dr. Sattler, and her work with dinosaurs. With dinosaurs, yeah. He's like, what the fuck's a dinosaur? So he goes to a
Because he
library.
was born in India?
No, he was born in a trailer park with no books.
Are you listening, Josh?
Gee,
I
pay
am.
attention. Don't play with dinosaurs. God.
How much
What?
have you had to drink so far, Nemo?
I have not even finished the first one. But, right? So, like, he's in the Philippines because that's where he's stationed right now. He's trying to hunt down, like, an assassin or some shit. And he learns about dinosaurs. And he's like, I gotta quit. I need to go to this park where he knows he's gonna help raise little dinosaurs to be his dinosaurs because he wants to be a mom.
He wants to be a mom.
Like, he realizes his true dream.
Seems legit.
It does.
Puts the
actually.
Navy SEALs, goes to her park, is like, look, I'm strong. People listen to me. I know what a gun is. She's like, damn, I'm blown away. You know what? You'd be perfect to train the velociraptors. And boom, that's how he ends up in Jurassic Park. Story finished. And the other one, Claire's just a wannabe Dr. Sattler, but she never will be.
Because she's not a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm really, really upset that we didn't record this.
She did. I think she did.
I super did.
Oh, good.
I tried to repeat what I said originally, but I don't know if you got it.
Oh, Nemo, you're such a good sport.
This bonus episode of We Just Nerd Here is brought to you by Crown Royal.
Verizon.
All of the above. Somebody please pay us money.
Verizon. Do you want dinosaurs? I know how to make them.
Ancient Indian secret.
And a Dr. Sattler. She's still alive. I think. Right? That actress.
Lorna Dern's like 54, so yeah.
The last thing I
She
saw
was
her.
just in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, no, that's what this is about to say. She was that general that blew up that ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't actually
That was
blow
a cool
up.
scene, by the way.
It was. She's
the
awesome.
best scene in that whole movie.
She
No, that's
plays
a
so many
lie.
cool characters.
The best scene was Yoda.
The best scene
that-
was blue milk from the tea.
No.
No, he's right.
Oh,
It
gosh.
looked. I could have probably had some.
I would have, yeah,
I would have
I
definitely
wanted to
tried
try
it.
it.
If this Jedi has been living on this island by himself, drinking weird milk thing,
Blue tit milk?
blue tit milk,
Blue tit milk.
from this creature that literally knows, like, you've come
It
here
was
forever. What
definitely
are you?
green.
Why are you drinking my milk?
Intergalactic mammals
The blue
must
milk
like produce milk
like
in every
every other-
conceivable color except for white.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I actually like that. I
I
don't
wonder
like
if
it.
it's flavored, like
It has
our
to be.
concept of flavor. So like the white milk is blueberry, the green
Yes,
milk is
that's
apple.
definitely it.
No, that's not how that works. But, like, yeah. If I was there, and I wouldn't, like, drink it straight from there, and I would like it in a cup, and, like, be all professional, you know, like with my pinkies up and everything.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You gotta be
like,
classy when you're
I'm
drinking
gonna
green
squirt it in
milk.
my mouth like him. That's
Why not?
It's disgusting.
It's
He's a
Also
Jedi.
all
warm.
about the experience.
He's a Jedi. He needs to have manners. People look up to
He
him.
had his pinky out. If
He
you
did
look
not.
closely-
This is a
Oh my
piggy.
gosh.
This is a piggy that's out. He went and then like put it in his mouth like a savage. Now I have
Like
sass in my voice.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god, I want a fridge full of money too.
I
Holy
want
shit,
it.
how much money does he have?
Why does he have
Wait,
so much
is
money?
that SpongeBob's money? Or
It's gotta be Mr. Krabs' money.
no,
No,
that's
it's
his house.
SpongeBob's. Yes,
What?
it's in SpongeBob's house.
Oh.
Oh. I guess SpongeBob opened his own restaurant?
Well, he was a fry cook. Like he's
That's true.
the reason why Krabs was anything in the first place.
Well, Krabs invented the Krabby Patty formula with Plankton
Yeah.
in college. They were friends.
Oh.
And then
More
they had a
backstory to it.
tragic outfalling.
Outfalling?
Falling out. I
How much
know
have you had to
words.
drink?
The presence
2 hours of
is enough.
sleep.
Oh, no. You're not taking a nap. Lisa got 2 hours of sleep. You get to wake up and power through, buddy.
Because you're a big boy.
So, what's your schedule now?